So my hockey journey started in northern Minnesota. I grew up on Iron Range in Gilbert, Minnesota. I started skating probably 3 years old. My mom would bring me on a sled. I just remember this clear as day. She pulled me on a sled to the rink, tie my skates, and I would run around the rink just learning how to skate. But then I moved to Gilbert, which is just the neighboring town, and at about 5, 6 years old, I think I was in first grade, I got stuck in net. And I say stuck in net because there was no other goalies and I wasn't a great skater. So they put me in net. That's how it was back in the day. And I found I was pretty good at it. So I really took a liking to it, and then moved along the ranks of youth hockey, growing up in Iron Range. And I think by fourth grade, I really felt like I had a passion for hockey and really had a passion for goaltending. So my hockey career after youth hockey started off with high school hockey at Evelyn Gilbert High School. So I played 4 years of hockey there, and that's when I really started to develop great off-ice habits. I started working out more, I started watching my nutrition, I started watching my rest, because I knew at that point I had a chance to continue on. So I continued on my hockey career, played 2 years of junior A hockey in the USHL for the Sioux Falls Stampede, went on to play 4 years of college hockey, graduated from St. Thomas University in 2005, and then 4 years of professional hockey all over the world. So I had a lot of fun traveling and playing hockey professionally. Didn't make it to the NHL, but one thing I did realize is I realized I love teaching. I love coaching. And along the way, I was able to develop a system that I could teach and replicate. And I can help players and goaltenders due to my experiences. So one of my fondest memories as a hockey player was in fourth grade. Now, be it I played 4 years of high school, 2 years of junior, 4 years of college, and 4 years of professional hockey. And one of my fondest memories is as a fourth grader winning a Squirt A championship in Richfield, Minnesota, coming down, beating a dozen other teams. And that really sparked my love for the game. Seeing the teammates being so excited, winning in overtime. And I think those memories really are the catalyst to developing a passion. And now as a coach, fast forward, as a coach, I've been coaching for over 15 years. I've invested over 20,000 hours coaching hockey players, both goalies, which I was, and players. I've had an opportunity to really reinvest in the game and foster that love for the game with youth. So my coaching philosophy pretty much comes down to one rule. It's being a great teammate. Now, really what we're looking to do is we're looking to develop character athletes that have a passion and love for the game, but ultimately, the question is, are you being a great teammate? So whenever we're running a skills session, a game, a practice, we're always asking our players, are you being a great teammate? Now, what does that mean? It could be leading by example. If you know the drill, go first. If you see someone struggling mentally or physically, go up to them, tap them on the pads. If someone has a rough shift in the game, go up to them and say, hey, you know what? I got you. You can do better than that. Let's go have a great shift next game. Or it's also being the guy that's going out there, scoring goals, making assists, stopping pucks. But are you being a great teammate is our coaching philosophy. And I've been able to really come upon that by coaching players at all level. So it's not just AAA All-Stars or just on the opposite end of the spectrum, beginners. It's all the way from learn to skate kids. Like I remember working with my own kids at 3 and 4 years old, teaching them how to skate, and going all the way up to NHL draft picks and guys that are in the NHL right now. So I have a wide gamut of experience from beginners all the way to guys in the NHL. And I feel like I can really use that experience to make sure I'm really fostering that love for the game at a young level. My AAA experience started with 94s as Pee-wees, so that dates me a little bit. Went on to 98s and coached a very special group of 98s with the Minnesota Blades. We had 5 NHL draft picks off of 1 birth year team, which is just an incredible thing. It's a tribute to the awesome people involved in that program. And on that same team, we had a dozen Division I college hockey scholarships. So from the Blades, I had an opportunity to coach with many AAA programs and ultimately founded my own AAA program called Pro Hybrid AAA. And it's so much fun just because I'm spending so much time with my kids. I have a son, Henrik, who's 10, and a daughter, Ilya, who's 8 years old. So much of it is around those guys. And I've been able to spend time with my kids, spend time with great families, great friends, and really coach young leaders that are passionate about the game and develop an awesome culture of grit, passion, and accountability. So the skills that we show everyone on the ice are really developed off the ice. Now, what do I mean by that? We spend so much more time away from the rink than we do at the rink. So we want to really invest that time, invest that energy by getting better because we have a lot of time to do so. It's at a young age, it could be as simple as cross-training, playing multiple sports at a young age. Now, as we're getting older, as we're developing more passion, it's about shooting pucks maybe in your garage. It's about stick handling. It's about having competition and nurturing that love for the game with your friends, because hockey is a social game. So one of the most fun things that our players really do is get together in groups of 2 or 3 away from the rink and really work together with their buddies and make it fun. Come up with little competitions, whether it's a sniping competition or a stick handling challenge, and really challenging yourself against your own personal best, but then also challenging your buddies. So it's a great way to develop that culture around competition and the social aspect of the game, which is so important. So when you're investing your time doing off-ice training, it's incredibly important that we invest energy and we invest focused energy. So you're going to be a lot different over time when you're putting in the hours, but you're putting in the focused hours. So if you're going to go shoot, guys, invest your energy to make sure that each shot counts. Work your hardest. Make each shot feel special, each move feel special. Imagine there's an opponent that you're going to beat to score a game-winning goal, or to tie it up to send a game into overtime, or to win a state championship. We really got to invest that energy, and that's going to differentiate you from your peers and over time make you a great hockey player. Through my experience, I've developed a model of development. We call it the Activity Iceberg. Now this principle really applies to hockey players and athletes of any age. Now when we go watch a hockey game, the focus is hockey. When we go to hockey practice, the focus is hockey. That's the top of the iceberg. But what's below the water is so much more. Below the water, we have 3 different levels. At the very foundation, we have wellness. That's made up of nutrition, hydration, and rest. 3 areas that we have 100% control over at the foundation. Now right above that, we have physical development and mental development. Now those 2 areas are going to really also help any activity. Now at the very top, the activity happens to be hockey for hockey players. So you can see how our wellness, our physical development, like our off-ice training, our stick handling, our exercising, our conditioning, and our mental development next to that, that's our problem solving, our communication skills, our confidence, self-esteem, all that leadership really supports any activity. Now as an athlete, that activity is going to change. We're going to be going from, say, baseball to hockey to football to any activity, but that foundation is really going to stay the same. So remember, the foundation of every activity is our wellness, followed by our physical conditioning and our mental conditioning. So there's 3 main reasons I decided to partner with Sniper's Edge. First off, when I got this stuff in my hands, I could tell right away it was high quality. So we have lots of kids down here in my basement, and I knew that they're going to be banging around using this stuff constantly. So I wanted something that's really high quality. Secondly, I wanted something that was innovative. All right, I saw the products. They have a wide range of products, from the mat that's in the back there to the slick tiles, to all the different stick handling balls and all the other devices. They're very innovative, so you can set up a lot of different drills. And the third reason, guys, is really the people at Sniper's Edge. When I started talking to the guys there, I knew that they cared about their job, they loved their products, and they really wanted me to have a great experience. So it was really easy choosing all the products and sort of managing my way through their catalog. They put me in the right stuff. They made sure that they were within my budget, and they're really a great value. So overall, guys, it was a no-brainer to go with Sniper's Edge because of the durability, the innovation, and really the people behind the products. So working off ice when no one's looking is going to be able to differentiate you by shooting pucks, stick handling, creating those core skills to be a great hockey player. And over time, all those little tiny 15, 20 minutes, hours put in is going to make you a great hockey player, and that's going to truly differentiate you from your peers.